Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. Treasury IRS deliver 88 million economic impact payments in first 3 weeks. Released state-by-state economic impact payments figures. IR 2020-80, April 24th, 2020, Washington. The Treasury Department and the Internal Revenue Service today released state-by-state figures for economic impact payments, with 88 million individuals receiving payments worth nearly $158 billion in the program's first 3 weeks. As of April 17th, the IRS issued 88.1 million payments to taxpayers across the nation. More payments are continuing to be delivered each week. Quote, the IRS, Treasury, and partner agencies are working nonstop to get these payments out in record time to Americans who need them, end quote, said IRS Commissioner Chuck Rettig. Quote, tens of millions of people across the country are receiving these payments and millions more are on the way. We encourage people to visit IRS.gov, that's IRS.gov, for the latest information, FAQs, frequently asked questions in other words, and updates on the payments, end quote. More than 150 million payments will be sent out, and millions of people who do not typically file a tax return are eligible to receive these payments. Payments are automatic for people who filed a tax return in 2018 or 2019, receive Social Security retirement, survivor or disability benefits, SSDI, railroad retirement benefits, as well as supplemental security income, SSI, and veteran affairs beneficiaries who didn't file a tax return in the last 2 years. Economic impact payments as of April 17th totaled by state. And they've got a breakdown basically by state, so you can actually look at the payments that have been sent out. It is a staggering kind of amount of payments that have been sent out, and you can take a look at that by state. So the economic impact payments clearly are being pushed out at this time. There'll be a link to this in the description if you want to look at the stats for it. Back to the text. Economic impact payment help available on IRS.gov. IRS.gov have a variety of tools. There's a link to those tools here, and resources available to help individuals and businesses navigate economic impact payments and get the information they need about EIP, Economic Impact Payment, and other CARES Act provisions. Economic Impact Payment FAQs, frequently asked questions, in other words. The IRS is seeing a variety of questions about economic impact payments, ranging from eligibility to timing. Obviously, this is a new thing here, so there's going to be a lot of questions to roll out. This is a one-time thing, and it's a new thing. And they're trying to do it in a very short period of time and just crank out a whole lot of payments. So there's going to be a lot of questions about how this whole thing works. So they're constantly updating the frequently asked questions area. So if you have a question on a particular condition, you might want to check that out. And they change it all the time. So if they didn't answer it yesterday, they might answer it today. Back to the text. These FAQs provide an overview and are updated frequently. Taxpayers should check the FAQs, frequently asked questions, often for the latest additions. Many common questions are answered on IRS.gov already, and more are being developed.